So what do they have in common on this side? What's the biggest number? 2. And then what? X. So what would be left in the parentheses?
1x.
X or 1x?
Plus 4 more.
Because we divided both of these by 2x, correct?
Yes.
So that's what we got left, right? And that's equal to 0. So then if I was going to solve for the roots, again, what is a root? Raise your hand. Adrian? Kind of. It's just the answers to the problems, because what we do will kind of build on what happened. Okay. So now, Dylan, what do I set equal to 0?
2x, which is 0.
Good, because you divide by 2, so you would get x equals 0. And
X plus 4, which is 4.
it's not 4.
I mean, negative 4.
Good. So x would equal negative 4. Questions on that one?
Spill.
Ryan, question? Okay. Now, on the next one, you have 6n squared equals 15n. What do we always have to have it equal to? 0. So how am I going to get it equal to 0?
3.
No. No. I want it equal to 0. That means I need one side to be empty. No.
Minus
Subtract
15n.
15n.
Subtract 15n because that makes a 0 pair, correct?
Yes.
So what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So this would give me 0 equals, can I combine these two?
You just write it out.
No, because they're not like terms. So it'd be 6n squared minus 15n.
Then you have to.
Now I can factor it. So what would be the biggest number that they have in common?
3.
3, and then I also have an n. So this divided by 3n would be,
2n.
this divided by 3n would be
5.
minus 5, good, because it's a minus in between, equals 0. So then I set
N equals 0.
3n equal to 0, which would give me n equals 0, and
It equals 2.
Wow, that's just too many steps.
so I would add 5 to n equals 5, and then so what does n equal? I think just leave it as the fraction.
What? Okay, so you can leave the fraction now.
It's simplified.
You can't really simplify it.
Fine, but 2.5.
I just told you that, so you wouldn't get it wrong. Okay, questions on this example? Okay, next example. One. Okay. On this one, it says you can model the arch of a fireplace using the equation, and then they give you the equation, where x and y are measured in inches. The x-axis represents the floor. Find the width of the arch at floor level. Okay, so looking at the grid, when x is 0, that's where it's going to hit the floor, right? So we have to figure out what these 2 points would be. Now, if we were given a graph and it crossed exactly at 10 and negative 10, we would already know, well, x is 10 and x is negative 10. Okay?
That's too easy.
But these ones are in between, so we can't estimate. We have to use this equation. Sorry, it's not when x equals 0, it's when y equals 0. We have to use the equation that we're given here. So when we're on the x-axis, that is when what is 0? Y. That's when y is 0. So in place of y, what am I going to put in the equation? So 0 equals negative 1/9 parentheses x plus 18, x minus 18.
Yeah.
So what would I set equal to 0?
Well, it doesn't have a thing there.
Does it have a variable? No. So do I actually care about this term?
No, x on one.
No.
You get rid of it. Can't you just do the, so it'd be like negative 18 and 18.
So we would have x plus 18 equals, and x minus 18 equals 0. Subtract 18, subtract 18.
It's just the opposite.
Yeah.
So we don't even care about that. Why do you not care about that?
Because it doesn't have an x term.
Because it's.
And we're figuring out when x is going to be,
Oh.
or when y is going to be 0, what the x values are. So we're figuring out x's. This guy doesn't have an x, so I don't care.
Sure.
No. Oh, sorry, yes, sorry. So then it says the x represents the floor, find the width. So if it goes from negative 18 to positive 18, what would be the width of the
36.
36 inches?
That's a small.
Questions?
It's for pizza.
Questions?
Pizza.